I would like to ask Bendel Salasnik, Mazkir of Bnei Akiva, to address the Kehillah.
Chief Rabbi Mervis, Your Excellency Ambassador Tau, Rabbi Leitner, Rabbi Lawrence, distinguished guests, Dayanim, Rabbanim, Chaverim. As we celebrate the 66th year of the miracle of Israel's independence, we both remember and admire those who devoted their lives to building the state, and the many courageous people who paid the ultimate sacrifice defending the existence of the State of Israel. They risked their lives for the realization and protection of the ancient dream, the re-establishment of a national home for the Jewish people. Amongst them, Chaverim and Chaverot from Bnei Akiva UK, who have fought in every war since Israel's inception. With hindsight, it is easy to see the success of their sacrifice. But at the time, could those who fought be certain of the future they were fighting for? Did they truly believe that the sacrifices they were making would, unlike previous attempts at Jewish independence, be successful? Nowadays, we live in an instant culture where communication is instant, information is instant, and enjoyment is instant. But the Jewish way is to focus not on the me, but the we, not on the now, but the future. Those who fought for the state were looking far beyond their own realities. They were looking at the bigger picture. This idea is exemplified by a fascinating story in the Talmud in Ta'anit. It tells of a righteous man, Choni HaMa'agel. Choni was troubled by a well-known verse from Tehillim, V'shuv Hashem et Shivat Zion, hayinu kecholmim. When God will return the captivity of Zion, we will be like dreamers. Choni understood that this verse referred to the 70-year-long Babylonian exile, but he still had a burning question. Could someone really sleep for 70 years with a single continuous dream? One day, Choni was walking down the road and came across a grown man planting a carob tree. Choni asked him how long it would take for the carob tree to grow. He replied, 70 years. Choni asked him, why are you bothering to plant this tree? Will you be alive in 70 years to enjoy its fruits? The man replied to Choni, I inherited a world full of carob trees. Just as my forefathers planted for me those trees, so too I plant these trees for my children. Choni fell asleep for 70 years, hidden behind some rocks, and when he awoke, he found what seemed to be the same man picking fruit from a carob tree. Choni approached him and asked, are you the man who planted this tree? The man replied, I am his grandson. This man who planted the carob tree was an investor, investing not for himself, but for future generations. The word investment for many people is a financial or economic concept. But for us in Bnei Akiva, investment is inspiring, educating, and empowering young people. Bnei Akiva is all about investment. We are better investors than any bank, building society, or financial advisor, because at Bnei Akiva, we aren't investing in money. We're investing in the future. We're investing in the future of the Jewish community and creating future Jewish leadership. We're investing in the future of Am Yisrael, Torah Yisrael, and Medinat Yisrael. And, like the man who planted the carob tree, we aren't seeking short-term gains, but rather working now to leave a long-lasting legacy. Bnei Akiva UK has a long history of giving to the State of Israel. There were the Bnei Akiva Bogrim who moved from Thaxted to Israel and built Kibbutz Lavi, sacrificing all their comforts in the knowledge that they were building for the future. There were those like Esther Zeinengold, a Bnei Akiva Madracha from North London, who gave her life defending the old city of Jerusalem in the War of Independence. We are now 75 years on from the planting of Bnei Akiva in this country, and 66 years on from the planting of the State of Israel. We are already at stage 2 in the story of Choni. The carob tree has borne fruit. Israel is a flourishing country, and much of its success is due to the seeds planted by Bnei Akiva Bogrim in previous generations. The many Bnei Akiva Bogrim teaching in yeshivot and midrashot across Israel. A major refuge for women suffering from domestic abuse in northern Israel was founded by a former Mazkir of Bnei Akiva UK. One of the specialist paediatricians at Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem was my first madrich at Bushi Bnei Akiva. When we go to Israel, we are eating the fruit of the carob trees planted by those who came before us. And in Bnei Akiva, we are also planting new saplings for future generations. Bnei Akiva supported and empowered the founders of Kibbutz Lavi to sow their seeds in Israel. Bnei Akiva supported and empowered countless Bogrim over the past 66 years to make their contribution to the State of Israel. And Bnei Akiva is now supporting and empowering the next generation of young people who will continue Chalitziut, continue the building and development of Israel. We are doing this through our weekly Svivot, where we invest in our communities and empower the young Madrachim, developing their leadership skills. We are doing this through our summer and winter machanot, where we inspire a love for Torah v'avodah, and our chanachim are educated about Israel in a fun, informal environment. And we are doing this through our Torani and Lahava Hachshara gap year programs, where our chaverim learn Torah, contribute to Israel, and develop into the leaders of the future. Investing in a stock market is a short-term investment. Investing in property may be a longer-term investment. But involvement in Bnei Akiva is the greatest investment. Like in the story of Choni HaMa'agel, the results of such a long-term investment may only be seen generations down the line. Israel's kibbutzim, villages and towns have flourished on previously uninhabited land. Our chaverim flourish into the people leading the way in every sector of Israeli society and every part of Israeli life. We are investing for the long term to create an even brighter state of Israel generations down the line. Being involved in Bnei Akiva, whether as a chanech or madrich, in Sviva or at Machaneh, whether as a boger, as a parent, or a supportive member of the community, you are the investors in the future of the Jewish people, investing in the future of the Torah and investing in the future of Medinat Yisrael. These are the greatest investments possible. Kadima Bnei Akiva.